Let's get you educated about the earth element in Chinese medicine, because you just might be an earth element constitution, and you need to know what that means. My name is Desiree DeLune. Welcome to my channel. I am an acupuncturist, herbalist, and essential oil expert. My specialty is to take chaotic, disordered qi, harmonize it, organize it so that you experience peace and expansion. Take a look at one of my 5 books, or all of my 5 books. I have got I Am Fabulous, I Am Worthy, I Am Magnetic, Elements of Emotion, and the newest, Affirmation Incantations. All right, let's dive into the earth element and its characteristics, personality traits, and some of the physical issues as well. So earth element comprises of 2 organs in Chinese medicine. Every element, we got 5 of them: fire, earth, metal, water, wood. Every element has 2 organs, with the exception of fire. Another day has 4 organs associated. But for the earth, we have the spleen and the stomach organs. The spleen is the yin organ, stomach is the yang organ. Now, the stomach takes in food. This is just basics, right? It takes in the food, it breaks down the food, and then what happens is the spleen, its brother or sister pair, what the spleen does is it takes that broken down food and then transforms it into blood. Okay, takes that broken down food, transforms it into blood, and then once it transforms into blood, its next function is to transport it. So we give the nickname for the spleen is the transformer and transporter. Okay, it transforms and transports, transforms in the blood, and then distributes, sends all of that blood out to all parts of the body. So it is responsible for the feeding and the nourishment of all of the other organs, meridians, of the cells, of the tissues. Here's the thing. There are particular emotions associated with the earth element when it is imbalanced, when it's not functioning well. For example, if the stomach is not breaking things down properly, or if the spleen is having a hard time basically transforming all of that into actual nutritive substance like blood and feeding the rest of the body. Now, the stomach not only takes in food, but it also takes in situations, problems, circumstances, issues, emergencies, all the happenings of our lives. The stomach is breaking it down and digesting it down. And sometimes if we have a hard time really processing and moving through something difficult, that's because the stomach is stuck. So then what happens as a result? When this isn't working and all of the other organs and tissues, meridians are not getting fed, there is worry. There is anxiety. There's a little bit of a panic, oh my gosh, the other organs are starving. They're starving for food, for nutrients, for nourishment. It's not getting it, and it's not being taken care of by the mother earth. So the earth element needs to make sure that it is functioning properly to digest everything that's happening, and then not only just digesting our situations, life events, and all of that stuff, right? We have to turn them into something meaningful, turn them into something useful, practical, okay? We take a problem, break it down, turn it into some kind of solution that is going to be helpful for the entire system. So an imbalanced earth element might be very tired and sluggish because it can't just digest all the food. Imagine a big meal just sitting in your stomach, after a Thanksgiving meal, for example, or a big Christmas dinner. You just want to go lay down and you're just oh my gosh, I just had way too much food and it's not going down, and there's indigestion, right? All of that indigestion is the problems, the burping it up and you're tasting it again, right? All of the problems just keep coming up and we keep tasting it over and over again. So when the food is just sitting there, it's not breaking down. So there's rumination. So we keep tasting the meal, we keep tasting the problem, we keep feeling the problem without going anywhere. All right, so that's one side of an imbalance that's characteristic, is that worry, that overwhelm, that just not actually coming to a solution, but only focusing on the problem and the discomfort of things. Another aspect is we talked about the cells and the other organs not getting fed and nourished. So it kind of has like this needy quality to it, but like, I'm starving, I need help. Like, it needs a lot of sympathy, it needs a lot of attention. So an imbalance or the element could seek tons of attention, empathy, but not a healthy kind. It's not a healthy kind. It's intense, it's extreme, and it's kind of taking from people rather than just getting support from people. It's robbing and stealing and taking energy from people too. Another way it could present is too involved in other people's lives, wanting to fix everything. Okay, this is the other extreme, wanting to fix and take care and meddle in all kinds of people's business. They're meddling in all kinds of people's problems when it's really none of their business. So they're involved, they're heavily involved, heavily digesting and absorbing so much of other people's issues. So those are some of the personality traits and characteristics of an earth element imbalance. Some of the key things to think about is excessive worry, excessive anxiousness, rumination, constantly thinking about the same problems. Like, the chi becomes knotted, if that makes sense. The chi is knotted and doesn't actually unwind, break down, or digest. To give you something practical for my earth element types is to move your body. The earth element also rules the muscles connected to the muscle tissue. So if you just move your muscles, you're going to help move your spleen. So do some walking, do some elliptical, just move the muscles around, get some circulation going, and that will really help to harmonize the spleen and stomach chi. If you love this content, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you are notified every time a new video is up, because I got some more elements to share moving forward. And if you go down the link below, you'll be able to find the books, as well as that new book, Affirmation Incantations, and the Rise and Thrive membership that has so much to offer. Lots of blends every month, as well as workshops and meditations, and you have access to a whole library of things with Rise and Thrive. All right, thank you so much, and I do recommend these other videos after this. Citrus oils are so good for the spleen and stomach, as well as the sweet flavor. So check out the Spirit of Lime essential oil and the Spirit of Madagascar vanilla. Until next time, see you in the next video. Bye.